Dallas. 2 years ago, acting as general manager of the London Knights, Basil McRae had the 18th overall pick in the 2016 Ontario Hockey League draft. McRae, now the Blue Jackets' director of player personnel, used it to select a speedy 16-year-old center, Liam Foudy, from the Toronto suburb of Scarborough, ONT. Fast forward a couple years, and it happened again Friday at American Airlines Center. Foudy joined McRae's NHL team again, in the same exact spot of the 2018 NHL draft, as an 18-year-old. The Blue Jackets took him 18th overall, just as the Knights did, and the coincidence was too much to overlook. "I knew Basil," Foudy said, donning the Jackets' Union Blue home jersey and a Blue Jackets cap. "He drafted me when I was with London, so he said, second time, it's going to be good, so I'm pretty excited to get started with him. He won't have to wait long." Prospects arrived for the Blue Jackets development camp Sunday and hit the ice for training sessions Monday through Friday. Foudy will be in attendance, likely showing off the speed and athleticism that attracted the Jackets' attention. Foudy is the son of elite former athletes, was a champion hurdler himself in high school, before giving up track and field in 2016 to focus on hockey, and his performance in the 2018 NHL Scouting Combine put his name at or near the top of most categories. "I think speed's the best part of my game," said Foudy, who set an Ontario record as a high school freshman in the 300-meter hurdles, clearing the course in a blistering 37.8 seconds. "I use that to the best of my ability and I think I'm a smart hockey player. Those are the two biggest things I have in my game." McRae thinks there's another intangible too. "The only thing I could tell our staff, we watched him all year, he's a good kid, and he's a hard-working kid, good family," McRae said. "He's a hockey player. He loves the game and he's got a lot of, not only athleticism, but hockey sense. That athleticism, however, is what's drawing the most attention, especially his genetic lineage." Foudy's mother, Scarborough, was an elite hurdler in the 1980s and won a silver medal as Canada's 4x100-meter relay team at the 1984 Summer Olympics, in Los Angeles. His father, Sean Foudy, played 6 seasons as a defensive back in the Canadian Football League with the Ottawa Rough Riders and BC Lions. Prior to quitting track and field, Foudy ran both the 300-meter hurdles and 100-meter hurdles, excelling in both. "I was always playing multiple sports as a kid," he said. "I planned on running high school track and then once I got drafted by London, it was kind of time to cut those down and try to focus on hockey. My mom wasn't too happy at first, but she's happy now. The Blue Jackets are too. There's no such thing as too much speed in a league that seems to get faster each season. Well, if you watch the National Hockey League and how fast it is, you have to be a hockey player first, but to be an athlete too certainly helps," McRae said. "He's a great athlete. Both parents were sprinters, so that's one thing this kid can do. He can move and he's got great speed. What I like too, is that he can do things at top-end speed by handling the puck and making plays. There's also room for growth, literally, by getting into the gym with a guy like Nelson Ayak, the Jackets' director of high performance. I don't know how much this kid has really trained yet," McRae said. "Wait until Nelson gets a hold of him. Then we'll see what he can do, right? He's not a real big, strong, mature kid yet, but he has that natural athleticism, and he has that number too." 18. Asked if he remembered what pick he took Foudy with in London, McRae just smiled. "He's still a part owner of the Knights and answered without hesitation, exact same pick," he said. 18th pick in 2018, and I think he wears number 18 in London, doesn't he?" "Indeed, he does.